Namaste and welcome to Wisdom with Grace Yoga. My name is Sophie, and on this channel I am the Manifesting Yogini. And today I have a practice to get you ready for bed and to manifest a good night's sleep. I know when you think of manifesting, sometimes you think of getting the miracles in life or getting the status symbols. But really, sometimes the biggest miracle in life is just getting a good night's sleep. And these sort of things that we want are no small matters. They really do improve the quality of your life, especially if you struggle with insomnia. And I can relate. I struggled with insomnia for quite a long time. I struggle with nightmares, and so sleeping is really vital. I've learned the hard way that how vital sleep is to your health, and a lot of chronic conditions can manifest from lack of sleep. So I would say I have definitely improved my sleep quite a bit. I was about 15 years, I needed a pill to fall asleep, and I don't need a pill anymore. I'm still recently trying to better my sleeping habits. And yoga is a great sleeping habit before bed to stretch and unwind and to relax. So when you're ready, maybe put some calming music on. I have a blanket today and a couple of blocks, and let's get started. So we'll begin in a child's pose. And you'll notice I have a blanket right in the center of my mat today, so you might like that for your knees. Bringing the toes together, the knees out pretty wide apart, and the hips towards the heels. Reach the fingertips forward and rest the forehead onto something. So whether that's a book, a blanket, the floor, or you can even cross one forearm on top of the other as a pillow. And taking a moment here, allowing the body to settle, allowing the mind to settle into the present moment, witnessing the space around you, witnessing how the breath and the body move together, noticing those places of constriction, the places of expansion and ease. Noticing the quality of your breath. Is it steady? Is it shallow? Is it deep? One more breath here. And reaching the fingertips a little farther forward, press through all 10 knuckles of the hands and slowly unfold into a downward facing dog, tucking the toes under, lifting the hips, the heels right behind the middle toes. And any movement you need here in your down dog, pedaling out the feet. And doing this in socks is not such a great idea, but that's where I am right now. And lowering the knees down. And begin to move through your cat-cows. Belly drops, gaze lifts. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. slowing the breath and slowing the movement. And walking your hands towards your knees, come to standing on your knees. Extending one leg, it doesn't matter. You can start with the right leg here. And the foot can be doing whatever you like. Well, inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and exhale, side bend over to the right hand side. So towards the straightened leg into your gateway. Inhale, back to center. We'll keep the leg extended, place the hands back down, and sit the hips back towards the heels into this extended child's pose. Inhale, coming back to center, placing the right knee to meet the left, and then come to your knees, extending the left leg long. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling, and exhale, side bend over to the left. Left leg extended, and we'll come into child's pose with the left leg extended. Coming forward, back into tabletop, placing the left knee to meet the right. From here, come up, right back up to your hands and to your knees. And stepping the left foot forward, we'll come into this kneeling posture to open up through the hip flexor here. So gently tuck the pelvis down slightly and press the hips forward. So we start to feel that hip flexor muscles right along the front of the hip. If you do a lot of sitting through the day, this can be a really nice stretch to finish the day with and get into a habit of finishing the day with. And from here, placing the left hand onto the left hip or the left knee, reaching the right hand up overhead. Releasing the right hand down, place both hands to the inside of the right foot, and maybe walk that right hip a little farther forward. You might need to walk the right knee back, and we'll just start to circle out the hips. And you might want to pause anywhere that you feel like any tightness. And reversing the direction if you haven't already. Extending the left leg long. Come into your half Hanumasana. The hands may stay on the inside of the leg, or if you'd like to place both hands on either side, that's fine. Whichever feels better to you and your body. Just as long as you're feeling some kind of hamstring, back of the leg stretch here. And soften through the left knee. Tuck the back toe under and spin yourself all the way around, turning all 10 toes forward into a wide-legged forward fold. And just hang out here. You can shake the head, yes or no. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Lifting through the tailbone. And then walk yourself all the way to the back of the mat. Place the left knee down. So now we're in that kneeling position with the right leg forward. And gently find that lift of the front hip bone. So we're gently tucking the pelvis under and just shifting forward until you feel that sensation through the front of the hip. And from here, you can add a side bend, bringing the right hand to the right hip, or the front knee, reaching the hand overhead. From here, we'll place the hand to the inside of the right foot and heel toe that foot out a little bit and just start to circle out through the hip joint of the leg. Again, pausing anywhere you feel like you need a little bit more attention. And reversing direction if you haven't already. And coming into your half Hanumasana, extend the toes towards your face, extending the right leg straight. The hands can be on either side of the front leg or to the inside, whichever you prefer. And then soften through the right knee. Step the right knee to meet the left. Bring the feet together and come to seated on the heels. I'll just do some shoulder rolls here. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling and draw them down the back. And reverse direction. From here, place the hands behind you, fingertips towards you. If you need blocks underneath your hands, you may do that. And from here, we'll press through the shins, so lift the hips up off the heels. You should feel a bit of a quad stretch here, maybe. And releasing the hips back down. From here, coming into our rabbit pose, interlacing the hands behind the back, and we'll lean forward. As you lean forward, as if you're going to do a somersault, tuck the chin to the chest and come to right on top of your head. Please don't do a somersault, but from here, you lift the hips right onto the crown of the head. The hands may come off the low back. Maybe the feet come off the floor for a rabbit's tail. And slowly release out of the posture. Come to a seat, extending the legs. Coming to Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. Inhale, bring your hands behind your back and press into the floor and lift your chest up off the floor, pressing the knees to the earth. And this might be where you stay. If it feels okay and you can keep the back spine from rounding as you lean forward here, then just lean on forward with the heart, leading with the heart. And we're not pulling ourselves forward or forcing anything, just allowing the body to relax. Inhale. Exhale, slowly coming back up. Extend just the right leg long into a Jana Shirasana. Bring the left sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And a slight twist of the torso over the straightened leg. And exhale, lean forward into your Janu Shirasana. Gently drawing back with the right hip. Inhale forward to come up, extending the left leg. Drawing the right sole of the foot to the inner left thigh. Inhale, lengthen here. Reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. And exhale, lean forward. It's not necessary that your hands reach your toes. It's just necessary that you find your place of resistance. And when you do, breathing into it, finding any tension through the body, and relaxing into the posture. Slowly make your way up to seated. Extend the legs. And lowering down slowly to your back. C-curve with the spine as you lower down, drawing both knees into the chest. And give them a squeeze. Maybe rock side to side. Placing the soles of the feet to the mat, we'll come into a rather intense twist. So if it feels better to not cross the legs for a twist, you may do that. But I'm going to show you a cross-legged twist. So like as if you're sitting into cross-legged in a chair, crossing the right knee over the left. And from here, we'll press to the left foot and just lift up on to the left butt cheek a little bit more. So rocking the hips a little over to the left. From here, draw the knees into the chest, extend the arms, and draw the knees over to the left. So the knees are in line with the hips, perhaps gazing towards the right hand. If the cross of the legs is too much here, you can always stack knees. Drawing the knees back to center, placing both soles of the feet down to the mat. And other side, crossing the left knee over the right, and gently press through the right foot just to lift the hips slightly and rock over onto the right glute. Drawing the right knees into the chest, both knees into the chest and over to the right hand side. Breathing here, breathing into the belly. Drawing your knees back to center. Finding your block, if you have it nearby. And lifting the hips slightly, placing the block for a supported bridge right underneath the sacrum. And you might need to lower it down a little bit lower so you're on the meaty part of the bum. From here, you can press the upper arm bones into the floor to lift your shoulder blades and walk them a little closer to the block. From here, you can draw both knees into the chest and extend the legs up for legs up the wall with a block. From here, draw the knees into the chest, place the feet back down and lose the block. Just lift your hips to lower the hips back down. And just rocking over onto one side, coming up to a seat. We'll finish practice with Nadi Shodhana, so alternative nostril breathing. Placing the right first finger and second finger down. And the thumb is on the right nostril. The ring finger is on the left nostril. Covering the right nostril with the thumb, take a breath in with the left nostril. Cover the left nostril and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. And close off the right nostril, exhale through the left. So making a triangle shape. And you can do this about 9 or so times. But instead of you counting, I'd rather you just observe the shift in the body. So after about 9 or so times, you'll get the sensation like you just need to lie down. Or at least that's what happens to me. When that sensation hits you, go right ahead and take your Shavasana. Legs extended, lying on your back. If you would like a guided Shavasana, I'll have a link in the description in my meditation playlist. And this is where I'll leave you today. Thank you for joining me for practice. I hope you have a good night's sleep tonight. Thank you and namaste.